Brianna Williams battles Gabby Thomas and Aleia Hobbs in the women's 100 meters in the NYC. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready, good to go. Well, once more, I'd like to invite you to my very first live performance in Jamaica since February 2020. This will be this coming Thursday. That is Thursday, June the 22nd at the Elevate Lounge and Nightclub at 9 Spring Garden. This is in Montego Bay, Jamaica. People, I'm going to be in Montego Bay, Jamaica with a live band. It's called Reggae on the Roof featuring I, Peter Lloyd. It's going to go really nice. My hits, the hits of some of my great reggae friends, and the history of reggae all rolled into one. It'll go mad. Make sure you stop by. Now, Brianna Williams will be taking on the likes of Gabby Thomas at the upcoming NYC Grand Prix. This takes place on Saturday, June the 24th at the Icon Stadium, Randall's Island in New York City. Gabby Thomas and Brianna Williams will be clashing in the women's 100 meters. The women's 100 meters will also feature Moralik Akinason of the United States, Celery Barnes of the United States, Micaiah Briscoe of the United States, Aleia Hobbs of the United States, Melissa Jefferson of the United States, Kiera Park of the United States, Gabby Thomas of the United States, and it also says Brianna Williams of the United States, but we know she's representing Jamaica. Now, the last time we saw Brianna Williams compete was in the B finals of the women's 100 meters at the Racers Grand Prix, where she placed third.
And Jodine Williams. And this time they're away cleanly. Bullet start for Brianna Williams. Looking really good at the moment. Can Ramona Burchell respond? Brianna Williams holds the lead at the moment. Here comes Ramona Burchell. Ramona Burchell flies by. Tia Clayton is on the inside. Ramona Burchell takes it.
Now, Brianna has been having a testing season, let us say, because of injury issues. Do you remember this race between herself and Alada Reid?
Away this time, Brianna Williams got a blazing start in lane number 1. Alana Reid is going well too. Brianna Williams ahead of Alana Reid. Alana Reid comes in on top and gets there first. Alana Reid.
And of course her 200 meter loss to Tina Clayton.
This is going to clash lanes 5 and 6. Tina Clayton and Brianna Williams. They make their way off the curve. Williams and Clayton together down the stretch. They come. It's Tina Clayton with the advantage. Brianna Williams trying to respond down the home stretch. Tina Clayton clear of Brianna Williams. Nanda trying to come through as well. Tina Clayton wins it easily. Nanda finishes in second position.
Now, prior to the injury, we did see her in her first race of the season, a 60 meter, which happened at the Gibson Relay, where she shone brightly.
It's a clean start, a bullet run for Brianna Williams. Levy trying to stay with her. It's Brianna Williams Levy in second.
Brianna spoke with the media after her season opener.
All right, Brianna, 7:22 to start the season. How was the run like for you?
It just felt light. Felt very quick. I'm just be happy to be here and start the season.
Okay. Obviously, you've been working with Titans in your background training. Have you seen the early fruits of that work?
Yes, definitely. We've been working on endurance and the last one of the races, and this is just a start. It's getting to the 100 and 200.
What do you feel that you've made in terms of the most improvement in your mind?
I'm just working on my end part of the 100.
Okay. In terms of goals for this season, in terms of what do you think in terms of the most important thing that you want to accomplish for this year?
Just to surpass my personal best, and also to run consistently 10, 7, 10, 8.
And it's like when you're competing locally this early in the season. Usually we see you towards
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. The reason I shared that was I just wanted you to see what her hopes and aspirations for the 2023 season were. Just to remind you, now, track and field can be a very tricky thing, and I've pointed out, and her coach has pointed out, she had suffered injury, took a little while to recover, so her prep is behind schedule. So we're hoping that she will recover in time to see her perform at her best at the upcoming national trials, which is going to be insane. The competition there is going to be absolutely insane. Now, as for the race happening in New York City, one has to be honest and say the obvious favorite in this race has to be Aleia Hobbs. I mean, Aleia Hobbs is one of the top 5 in the world as we speak, and Brianna Williams is beginning to show signs of recovery. We saw that in a race against Alana Reed. We see her getting back into form. The beginning of her race is flawless as always. And she said in that interview a while ago that one of the things that they're working on is her speed endurance and the end of her race, building her stamina, etc. And of course, as I stated before, the injury would have thrown all of that out of whack. So we're hoping that this race against Aleia Hobbs, Gabby Thomas, and the rest, let's see, we're hoping to see an even more improved Brianna, because I'm seeing the improvement happening in front of us, so to speak, day to day. But she has to be ready for the national trials, because I'm going to tell you people, that's going to be an insane race. The talent pool, especially of the younger female athletes, is just incredible. There's so many of them. So it's really good. It's a good look, I think, and a good idea for her team and her coaching staff to have her line up against some of the best female sprinters out there at this point in time. Gabby Thomas, I am not expecting Gabby Thomas to do really well in this race. She has not sparkled in the women's 100 meters. Clearly, she's simply working on the 100 meters to improve her 200 meters. That's her baby. I mean, her last 200 meters, she won quite easily. So I do not anticipate her being a great threat to Brianna Williams. I'm expecting Brianna Williams to beat Gabby Thomas in this race. I can't tell you where I think Brianna Williams will fall, but I do believe, hopefully, as she continues to recover, she will be in that top 3, top 4 argument. It would be nice to see her there. I think it would also be a good psychological boost for her to be in a race where she's in that top 3, top 4 argument against someone like an Aleia Hobbs. The last time she lined up against Aleia Hobbs, which was in the LA Grand Prix, for some reason she simply did not compete. She looked uncomfortable and she didn't compete. So there you have it. Brianna Williams lines up against the likes of Aleia Hobbs and Gabby Thomas, Mikaya Briskov, and others at the upcoming NYC New York City Grand Prix, which takes place on June the 24th. That's a Saturday. Looking forward to seeing that one. I am thinking that Aleia Hobbs should take this quite easily. But I'm hoping to see an improved Brianna Williams as she gets ready for the upcoming national trials, which are going to be hella competitive in Jamaica. It's going to be like a world championship, because it's going to be crazy. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, I'm inviting you once more to my first show in Jamaica since 2020. This is going to be Reggae on the Roof, featuring myself, Peter Lloyd, at the Elevate Lounge and Nightclub. This is going to be in Montego Bay, Jamaica, 9 Spring Garden. Admission is free. Live band, it'll go mad. See you next year to pass through. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, you're kings and queens. Bless up.